Hello, ladies, gents, and fellow homebodies. We return to the wonderful world of infinite speedruns. We are never daunted. We're never deterred. There is nothing that can stop us. There's nothing but temporary slowdown. That is all that needs to happen here. That's all that can hold me back for a little while. It's only temporary. We just return and will never, ever relent. Much like the human race in general. We are just driven to go forward no matter the cost, no matter the impediments. You cannot stop humanity, just like you cannot stop Paco for just going fast and swiftly running into a bat that's just waiting to bite into his neck and become a full-fledged vampire and live on. That is the lore of the Spelunky vampires. Perhaps something to be grabbed there, but I'm going to pass. Actually, this is the way forward, huh? What an interesting layout of this level. Amazing. Oh, ow. Well, and there's the ultimate bat attack that has immediately stopped everything in its tracks, but it's alright, because we have infinite lives, and we have infinite determination. A combination that sets Spelunkle in infinite path forward. Much like I keep hammering, this is I keep insisting that this is infinite, this is never going to stop, and this is in fact the truth. You cannot stop this in any way. You can hold a gun to my head and tell me, Stupidest Blargo man, will you stop doing speedrunners, and I'll continue shoving my face into these Spelunky misguided speedruns that never go anywhere. And I'll tell you, just shove it, the man. Stop trying to stop me from speedrunning. Are you kidding me? He will say. You are risking your life for these speedruns, he will say. And I'll be like, yes, this is my mission. My mission is to entertain the fellows at home, to give them mild chuckles and shakes of the head like nobody's business. And the person with the gun to my head will be like, oh, what a noble individual. I apologize for threatening you to stop these speedruns. Please continue. This is a mission that you have in your life. This is a calling that I cannot possibly interfere with. Cannot believe this compass. Like, who charges $8,000 for a compass? You are a criminal. You're a grifter. You are just scumbag. You're the absolute detritus that gets stuck in my fingernails after I dig your grave. That is the kind of thing that you are. You filthy, disgusting shopkeeper. They deserve everything that's coming to them and more, and therefore I must continue to spread death, misery, and disease to their scumbaggery. They all must be obliterated. I think we just saw the key, so let's just bypass that. I'm pretty sure we came across it and whipped that. That was a very awful level, but we got through it. We stole a bunch of bombs and ropes. I'm going to say it was a victory. Not terribly pleased with this particular dark level, but hopefully we can make our way to the bottom here. Certainly, we're not about to meet our untimely demise, I was about to say, but with the comedic timing of Spelunky was a little lackluster there. I was supposed to say the whole sentence, and then you destroy my foolish intentions. But no, you just had to jump the gun. We were just too damn eager to be a total weirdo. Stop me from cracking the perfectly timed joke. You just had to be like that. Couldn't be a team player and let me set you up so you can just rush the punchline at the right moment. No, you had to be a weirdo that prevents me. Alright. Everything I was prevented. Oh boy! It's all good. We got this under control. I am glad that I saw everything coming a mile away. I'm quite capable of stopping my own demise. Thank you very much. All I need to do is use this incredible shotgun to deter my enemies. I think this bomb is decently decently employed. It could have been a misguided endeavor. You know what? I am warming up to this shotgun path. I'm like, maybe having the shotgun in my hands is not so bad. Maybe having the shotgun in my hands, it's just the difference between life and death, where shopkeepers are concerned. Was perhaps too much time spent, but in a situation where that piece of garbage is constantly in my path. Oh, well, not exactly the way it should have been done, but we made it down here, and we can continue. I wasn't supposed to turn around so quickly, you see. I wasn't meant to. I didn't mean to. But today, what can I blame today? What are my usual excuses? I'm not doing this after work because I've been at home with stuff. I've been at home with stuff. It's just private. Don't ask me about it. Don't you even dare inquire into my private business. I've been at home with stuff. That's all you need to know about. Okay? Stop. Get off my back. None of your business. So, I can't say that I'm overworked and underpaid. Coming in after work and doing a daily challenge or a speedrun session. I can't give you that for an excuse. I did get up a lot earlier than my usual. But I got 8 hours of sleep anyway, so I can't really blame that. What can I possibly blame for my incompetence today? I cannot just own it. I can't just say, I must be bad. Clearly, I must embrace some excuse. Ow. I almost got out of the way. Wasn't fast enough, though. I'm a little offended, honestly. If I am 100% frank with you, I'm a little offended right now about that arrow actually hitting me. Because I went to great pains to avoid it on my way down. Alright, well, now we have one of these. We have one of these with a mattock. One of these fellows. We're about to die horrendously. But damn it, I will be a superhero before this day is over. No black market that I could see, so let's go on, carry on forward. By the time this is out, you should be able to see this latest spire. Pitiful attempts at success. I had to think about the Boomerang Man for a little while. I was like, is this safe to approach? And indeed it was. Oh no! I was caught between all kinds of soft targets that could have made me explode in a number of ways if I had simply used a mattock. It's weird, when you have the mattock in your hand, you don't really think about using it for aggression. You only think about using it to dig. But if I had simply thought about caving the skull of my enemy that was behind me, I have to do it. I have to do it. Oh, it's alright. It gave me a small chance. It gave me a small chance to recover. And I failed miserably. Not terribly pleased. Okay, but we carry on. We just embrace the current ability that you may have to speedrun. Hope that there is a confluence of factors that allow me to get past. Oh. Confluence of factors that allow me to get past my obvious inability today to do anything of worth. I am seemingly embracing violence against shopkeepers for no real good reason. I can't believe it. We had to just witness the death of that poor dog. That pug had nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with it. These people need to control themselves. I can't believe that didn't explode either. That was bizarre. Okay, descend upon his noggin. Ooh, blah, 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 blah. Get through the exit. Everything works out. This mattock is going to save us. It's going to facilitate our path forward. Blue frog chases me. Horrible bat. They are all conspiring against me. All conspiring against me. But I will persevere. Nothing can stop me now. I am ready to vanquish each and every one of these monsters. With the incredible power of my pickaxe, I will crush their skulls. I will split them in half. You garbage people. What is happening right now? What just happened? I got stuck in a loop of misery from which I could not escape. Only the sweet release of death was capable of getting me out of that horrible loop. And it was a special bit of humiliation there. It's like Splunky's trying really hard today to make me feel extremely inadequate. And again, I can't possibly own it. This needs to happen. If you are selling anything that's even remotely helpful to my cause, I need to go in there. I need to murder you for it. I'm going to use that 5-finger violent discount. You will think that it's a stealing discount, but no, it's the 5 fingers crunched into a fist. I'm made into a violent weapon, which allows me to end you. Give it the respect it deserved. The situation, not the shopkeeper. They deserve nothing but derision and scorn. Oh boy, get me out of here. Maybe had grabbed Adam, gunning him through the exit. That would have been pretty good. Destroy all the monsters. Wait for the bounce back and drop down at the most hair-raising moment possible, just to make sure that that tension is there. Make absolutely certain that it is a very ballsack shriveling situation for everybody involved. Oh, everybody's dead. Oh, you have stuff but nothing that I really want. So off we go. There might have been a black market here, but ain't nobody got time for that. We're just going to keep on going forward with this incredible jetpack. We have a chance. All right, we have a chance to have an actual Olmec run. I think that we have not slowed down much at all in this run, so maybe have that in mind. We have 4 health still. You know what? It's totally worth it. We still have 4 health, so this is totally worth actually trying. You kind of have to do this. Really? You're going to do this to me? That's all right. Still under 20 seconds. It's all good. Actually trying to get through. I was goofing off a lot, not going to lie. But this is a good attempt, so we're going to stick with it. Oh, really? That sucks, man. Oh, I thought I was going straight towards the exit. Instead, we got ultra stopped by the landscape of the map, but still got forward. Like we only spent, what was that, 3 freaking bombs to get through? Still better. It's better than nothing. That's the problem with the compass. Outside of the ice caves, it's actually kind of a detriment because the jungle is twists and turns in all its ways. So sometimes it will actually lead you astray. That's a nightmare. All right. Get over here. Into bounce. Off we go. Pretty tortuous ice caves level for what we're used to in this place. That was a bed of spikes that I am glad did not meet with my face, or my spleen, or my bunghole, or maybe even my groin. Spelunky has a way of shoving it in the worst place possible. Oh, mad. Oh, you scumlord. He was stuck in a loop. Thankfully, my preternatural ability to time my advance to the tune, the metronome of the shopkeeper. I call shenanigans on that death. I don't think that ticky trap should have been triggered the way it did. Look, I try my best. There were a whole bunch of arrow traps. I did some serious acrobatics to avoid 2 of them. There was a 3rd one that I just could not get through. I cannot be faulted for the secondary bounces of these arrows, okay? I can only process so much. My brain can only process so much before I succumb to the super high speeds of these damn arrow traps that stand in my way. I really do like the machete for speedrunning. Obviously not nearly as good as your mattock, not as good as your compass or your... I guess I'm doing this. Your compass or other tools. Still pretty good to slay monsters and get through cobwebs. A little mad that I had to. Really? Please let go. I let go of the machete right as I was walking into a cobweb. That was slightly stupid, but it was necessary. Off we go. Now we have the wondrous Jedi. So we're going to stick with this run, but let it be on the record. I will be clear with my thoughts. And I will tell you. Wow, I'm so lucky that was actually triggered. Stop hurting me. Life is so hard. Life is so hard. I'm telling you that whatever the hell I was going to say, I assure you that it is indeed the truth. I already forgot what the hell I was in the middle of saying. I am mad that the level is preventing me from going forward. I am mad that I only have 1 point of health. I am so greedy. I had to reach for that pile of gold. I had no option but to grab. A single bat can be the end. Therefore, I must stop it from giving me the ultimate disease. If it doesn't get me now, it will get me later when my lungs fill up with fluid. It's absolutely awful. If it pisses in my mouth, then it's all over. No. I was cognizant of the blue frog, but the freaking black market pings totally threw me off. And it diverted a vital percentage of my attention into it. Just enough for the blue frog jump to go straight into my mouth. And make me feel like an absolute piece of trash. Okay, fair. You have to death. You have to death. Oh, mad. Come on, brother. We'll hang on to it. We'll allow it. Even though it is maddening that the compass ended up where it did. But maybe this will save me so much time that the climbing gloves will not matter at all. I always pick the wrong side every single time. It is a preordained, and this needs to happen. I'm being just mocked now with the climbing glove offers here. Whoa! Oh, don't call it luck, call it fate. That is what it is. This is the one to run, because what just happened, like it will be, what kind of joke would fate be playing upon ourselves? You can't just say that it's all fortune. You can't possibly say that what just happened is not just the hand of the Spelunky deities preventing us from getting ultra wrecked by the dangers of the place. I have been saved by the hand of fate itself. There is no questioning this. My conviction is unshakable. So we're going to look at this. Look at it. If this is not fate, what could it be? Reaching the exit and finding the punctured, pink-cushioned corpse of my enemy, dispatched by random happenstance. How dare you even suggest that was the result of random nonsense happening? How dare you look at what just transpired and even entertain the idea that it is not the intervention of the Spelunky engine itself saying, you know what, I'm going to give you this one. I'm going to give you this one. You've had a rough time. Life is nothing but misery. But misery is not nearly as it's not nearly as deep. It's not nearly as impactful if you don't have those moments of joy. If you know nothing but misery, then misery becomes meaningless. So therefore, Therefore, this is the instance in which that nice highlight, a nice opportunity to give us that moment of joy is happening right now. So everything has been pre-configured so that we make it forward. We make it forward and we make it to the end. So we can be brought down later with even more powerful, awful things happening. Even with a compass, this has been a royal pain in the asshole to getting through these ice caves. It's okay. I forgive you, Spelunky, because you're giving me everything. You're giving me everything there is to give, and I would be a whiny little bitch to be complaining so much about the ice caves. I mean, I will say though, it is slowing me down considerably. I guess there's an exit that has not been guarded at all because poor shopkeeper got blown up into smithereens. We have to blow our way through. There is no way forward, but for the incredible explosion of my enemies and the impediments, I don't know if that was a good idea. This should be a good idea. There you go. Everything goes according to plan. Telling you, fellas, we're going to Olmec's lair. It's all preordained. There's nothing I can do to stop this from happening. That needs to happen. I think we could maybe shotgun the filth, but I think that was a much better choice because the bomb actually opened the way to the exit, so everything's going great. Gonna have to do this again because the crush trap would have maybe prevented me from ever advancing, and somehow we're making this happen. Oh boy. Somehow we're making this happen with the climbing gloves. It's weird. Oh, and that's bad. That actually reminds me. We have the climbing gloves. This is going to be a nightmare to get through Olmec. I don't think we can even get it done. I am a little concerned now. I'm a little concerned about this. What's happening right here. Oh boy. Ah! Oh, he killed me. The climbing gloves destroyed. I didn't even pay attention to how much time did we have. Did we actually have a good run going on there? Did we have something that was below 3 minutes? Oh, God damn it. I was about to brag about it. I was about to say, this is one of those that you whip before you jump and feel real smug about it. We'll not talk about the spider incident, and we're going to simply keep on moving forward. At least we got a good run. I told you, fellas, this is one of those that Spelunky builds up your hope and then ruins everything at the last moment. You know, we thought slightly wrong. We misinterpreted that prophecy slightly, as we often do in you know, literature. Every time there is a prophecy and the characters think it's something, they have it figured out, but it turns out that there was a different interpretation, and that is the incredible plot twist that we have not seen 1,000 billion times, that there is a novel interpretation of the prophecy. And oh, it turns out that the soft-spoken girl that was the psychic all along, she was the chosen one. Ooh, groundbreaking. This time around, we had interpreted. I think that. I think we had interpreted that we were gonna win, so that Spelunky could crush our spirits later on. Instead, the wind got dangled in front of our eyes to the point that we were like, "Wow, it's actually going to happen! I am so glad this is actually happening. I can't believe it. This is the run." And of course, then you get crushed. Like you're inside a neutron star. It's just the way it is. There's no key to be found here, so instead we're going to grab... Oh, the jetpack! Oh, that pains me so much. The exit was there, so sweet. It was so lemon-scented, this exit. Well, never punished. you guys ever seen that? Have you guys ever seen that? The shotgun jump letting you stomp a bat. Some serious business happening here. Some serious Spelunky nonsense happening. Or was it a bat? Was it a snake? It was an enemy of some sort. We got a stomp on it. Let's let go of the shotgun, even though it really served us well in the previous run. It really was the difference. I can't go in there. I can't go in there. We have to do something like this, and then soldier on. I am glad that I actually exercised a little bit of patience there, because I'm pretty sure I could have run in there, and exactly at the moment I run in there, that's exactly the moment in which life becomes pain. Just like this. What just happened? Let me out! That entire nonsense with the tiki traps and the exit and bouncing off and getting enough height to get some fall damage in the most nonsensical way possible. This is not good enough, so we do something like that. Pretty cool. That was a bat. I did not see the bat. I was so tunnel visioned. So tunnel visioned into the plant. The bat was all but invisible. Oh, we're doing okay. Probably missed the black market already. There was a guy with a boomerang. I had to stomp on his head just to show him who's boss. I hate you, and I resent you. Please let me go. Oh man, the little enemies are all conspiring to have me scramble at the exits. We have a bunch of bombs, so there's no reason not to do this. I don't think. And you know, having a hard time finding the way forward. Oh, that sucks. The way that bomb bounced. I was pretty happy with. You know what? I was about to say I should bomb my way into the next room there, but I can't freaking believe it took so many resources to get here. Oh boy. Shopkeeper benefiting from that incredible hyper armor. This jetpack though just manages to give us such an edge. It makes everything that much easier. I'm going the wrong way. Managed to go 100% the wrong way. We kind of need to rope and replenish our fuel. I hate you. What is this? What the hell kind of ice skates level was this? Oh, that was infuriating. The way that guy operated. I'm okay though. Everything's fine. We're going to embrace failure. Somehow he managed to find me. What a guy. And somehow I managed to constantly go the wrong direction, but I take zero of the blame of the ice cave's navigation when you have no compass. It is just a matter of descending and hoping that you find the right way. Finally, a little bit of a respite there. You know, this play session has been largely uneven. It has been pretty bad. I'm not going to misrepresent the truth like I am some kind of corrupt MSM reporter, but those little strings of brilliance really make up for all the horrendous pain. We have 8 bombs and a mummy guarding the path, so let's find our way down. Oh boy, just do the loop. It's pretty neat. I like that. That was very entertaining. Let's just go down and let's hope for... where's the going? The way forward. The temple is so dense. There's just so many things going on all the time. Replenish that jetpack. Oh, I thought that I would have... Get the hell out of my way. I thought I would have to bomb my way through because of the way that the shopkeeper was there, but he was already dead. He was already dead. Yeah. Oh, Paco prevails. He does not care about horrible deterrent. Paco doesn't care. He's just going to go forward. He's just going to find the exit and he's going to be amazing. And we have enough bombs. We have enough bombs to make a shaft. And this is not going to be great. Hopefully. I think that's a seam. No, it's never a seam. I'm a freaking idiot. We have 3 bombs. Don't do it, scum. It's okay. We got this. Yeah, no bombs left. No bombs left. So we'll just, simply, casually commit suicide into our Olmec shaft. So we will never speak of that again. The list of incidents that do not exist continues to grow, but this is a paradox because we're not keeping a list. We're erasing it from existence. So this list must be destroyed. It must be put into a shredder, and then the product of the shredder must be put into a bonfire, and then the ashes of that bonfire must be shot into space, and that will be the only record of these events ever existing. And you might argue, you might say, well, maybe you shouldn't upload it, and maybe you should delete the chunks in which you are horrendously humiliated. Well, your reasoning is sound and you speak the truth. But I am just goofing off, and it's all a joke that I'm telling. Why you had to ruin the joke like that? You had to ruin my amazing punchlines and my chuckle-worthy comments, huh? This entire meme that I have going for myself, this dumbass narrative. Look, I am trying to provide entertaining commentary, and you cannot possibly expect me to avoid every single bit of spikes that just jump into my way, okay? Maybe you could expect that of some kind of machine, some kind of robot, an android with enhanced cognitive properties, but this guy right here is a fallible, pathetic, sad human sack of shit, shaped as flesh. And I am only going to say this once. Please stop tugging on my pee-pee. Please stop it. I don't appreciate it. Stop doing it. And if you want any more evidence that my brain is not enhanced in any way, please refer to the previous sentence and how little sense it made. If you want to find out just how much of an absolute moron you're contending with. I mean, this is just pitiful. The IQ contained within the room that I occupy is in the single digits. It is, and that's just counting Luna's IQ. She's just sitting right there like a beautiful furry angel, just patiently waiting to be interacted with. Actually, she's just curled up and just sleeping, as she does. She's like her favorite pastime, just like any other cat. She just sleeps. That's what she does. And then she randomly gets into her head, I want attention now, is what I deserve. Please, let me go. Let's say about every hour and a half, she'll randomly get up and start just mowing at me like I murdered her parents or something. It's some bizarre, sudden need that the cat feels. Like, I'm not getting enough attention, I'm getting it now. So, I always comply. She has to be well trained. So, oh, hello. We'll go in there. We'll unleash my wrath upon all these scumlords. They are mad at me already, right? I'm pretty sure. They're extremely upset with my presence. Would you like to be stomped, please? Thank you. For being a piece of garbage. Why have to be so difficult, man? Why not? What? Excuse me? Oh, he had a shot? No? Where was that gun and why did it reach my anus? I am genuinely confused because the other guy, he was not close enough. Was there? Oh, I betcha. Here's my theory. I did not see enough to know what was going on, but my explanation for getting shot from so far away after I juked those scumbags so hard, I was so into the juking that was taking place. I am a freaking quarterback. It was such a great juking of those, what is it, running back? One of them football positions that jump around and don't get caught by the burly, macho, big fat Tubbs Lord. I was one of those guys. And then some gun from a range that shouldn't have happened went and killed me. And I'm going to say that's because hired hand, freaking Gronk, escaped, got close enough to a freaking shopkeeper, and that's why they were shooting at me. Ow. Well, this is going to be extra humiliation. This freaking cobra making my life hard. I'm a little sad, I'm a little upset that I didn't choose to just bomb my way down. I didn't choose to also grab the key and put it into the chest. Very upset about these things. But you know, gotta take those L's in stride. So otherwise, you just die inside. Go back to my past self. It's already dead. That's in died already, and therefore that's why I'm at. Look, just consume product. Look forward to next product. Stop questioning the words coming out of my mouth. I'm just filling up the silence as I try to excuse myself from all this failure. And I'm going to say it was Gronk. Okay, it was Gronk that triggered that shotgun shot that broke my incredible string of expert manipulation. I hate Gronk. Why you have to be always in the way? I have to always ruin. Always ruin when I try to accomplish. We have no jetpack. We have no real way to get through this. Only my incredible ability to spread death upon my enemies. Oh, mad? I don't have a jetpack anymore. Do you guys know this? Even though there was one in the present box. I was trying to use the jetpack just there. And not feeling great. Not going to lie to you. Not going to misrepresent the truth. I already said this sentence in the start, but I need to, you know, it's like my brand. I need to repeat speech patterns so that it becomes a meme and you guys post it on the comments, and you know, it's a feedback loop that will continuously reference, and that's how I'll make incredible internet sensation content kind of deal. Well, I thought that was at the bottom. I thought I was at the bottom of the level. That's why I just threw myself down. But nope, there was still another tier to go all the way down. This is unfortunately, it's going to be the last attempt. I'm pretty happy with this session. Like I say often, what matters if entertainment value? Ah! I feel like I have been sufficiently entertaining today. And I need to keep these short. Otherwise, I just want to take the razor and just, you know, go right down the lane.